So I'm in the second week now of me eating one meal every 2 days, and life was showing itself today. So I broke my fast 11 hours earlier, and for two reasons. Well, first off, I wasn't going to do it, but for two reasons I did. One, like again, life was showing itself. It was like, yo, you know what? I do want to eat, and I wasn't even hungry. I wasn't starving. But then the second reason that I was contemplating on for the last couple of hours was like, should I eat at the time that I would make the breaking fast a lot easier? Meaning that should I eat at like 12 p.m., 1 p.m., or 2 p.m. as opposed to 11 p.m. breaking my fast, because at that time of the night, then I have to worry about going to sleep and then oversleeping, and there's just eating at 11 p.m., 12 a.m. at night when you're fasting, breaking fast doesn't really work with me. It's like I just want to just close the night out without eating. So I decided to break my fast early, and then I'm back on it again. So I have not eaten since I started, since July 4th. I have not eaten anything in consecutive days. It's always been every 3 days to every 2 days, or a day and a half. So today makes like a day and a half, which I'm okay with, because I didn't eat yesterday, right? So now I have this out today because today is Tuesday, and Tuesdays I do my self-defense classes, right? That's held at like 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. It's late in the day. So I want to talk about calories, training, and precautions, because when you're fasting, and there's different levels of fasting, but the way that I'm fasting, as far as like almost nothing in between, water maybe, coffee maybe, tea maybe, sometimes nothing. When I'm going into the martial arts training or any form of training, I have to keep in mind that I don't have enough calories in my system. I don't. So I have to be worried about that, and I have to pay more attention to my body, which is okay. And that means proper warm-ups, seeing which areas is more tight than the others. And, like if one side is tight and the other side is loose. Because I'm retraining my entire body, my entire system to work off of less calorie intake, right? So what I'm going to do is, because all of this it's been a lot of trial and error. So I don't necessarily have a coach to coach me in on what should I do and how should I train. So I'm going off of trial and error, and based off of how the nutrition plays its role today, based off of like you should have 3 meals, or you should have 5 meals with maybe 1 to 2 BCAAs or amino acids in between each meal, etc. Or a type of a type of drink before workout and a type of drink after workout. So right now it's like, okay, I broke my fast it's 6:44 now, so I broke my fast about 11 a.m. this morning, something like that. And it's been about 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 hours, 8 hours of not eating. So now it's like, okay, how do we go about doing this? I keep in mind that if you saw my other video in the kidneys, right? The kidneys, how the blood actually filters. The blood filters through the kidneys 60 times a day. 60 times. 60 times a day. That means within a 24-hour period. The blood filters 60 times. So what I'm doing is that, based off of anatomy, physiology, I'm taking on what I've learned, what I know, and I'm applying it in a way where it's like, okay, this is science-based, which means you have to be careful, because you can fall out, you can catch major cramps, which I've experienced in the past, and you can get dizzy spells, and we don't want, and I personally don't want that to happen to me anymore. And so, on that note, I'm keeping that in mind with the 60 times a day, which means that the body's actually reabsorbing certain electrolytes or certain proteins from the previous meal based off of the body understanding, well, the mind, but the body understanding that there are certain nutrients that the body needs more of because of not getting enough of it through eating. So the body goes, you know what, pull that in, pull this in, pull that in. So I'm going to not play it too safe, but I am going to get a nice warm up tonight, and I'm going to give me a nice little workout tonight, and just see how far I can push myself. And then the goal, so the ultimate goal is not to eat after the training. You see what I'm saying? So when we work out, and then when it's like, okay, you need something to eat, right? After a workout, anything that you engage in physically, the goal is to just have some water, some magnesium, put some magnesium in there, and then that's it. Like, that's it. That's just so that I don't cramp in my sleep tonight, and I don't wake up in the morning cramped up as well too. Peace.